These bitches talking money, all you bitches talking funny. I'm out in DR sunny with that flashy nigga sunny. Santo Domingo women, booty bouncing like a bunny. Pussy pink like a flamingo, just imagine when she coming. I like my women thick, to the point she thinks she chubby. Catch no feelings over niggas, long as all my bitches love me. I live in MTL, but my dreams are out of state. You ever feel you out of place, or you running out of space? You relate, now you giving me your heart, but I'd rather take the cake. Had a hard time counting on me since a nigga always late, but I'm working on myself. Shout out Trey, she keep me straight. I said I'm working on myself. Shout out Trey, she keep me straight. Smoking on that, keep me sane. Speak the truth, don't speak my name. Keep a lot of things inside, that's why I love to pop champagne. Bow! Go let it spray all on your shit. Practice what my grandma told me, I just pray I don't forget. Boy, that's some shit. Lil' nigga, big dreams. Just a lil' nigga in a small town by any means. Lil' nigga, big dreams. All this negativity, so much negativity. Lil' nigga, big dreams. Just a lil' nigga in a small town by any means. Undefeated.
What up, everybody in the YTBC? Before I get started, just want to say shout out to Unbiased Sports Family. It is a Google Plus community. I definitely recommend that if you're on Google Plus, everybody who listens to this video, please check them out. There's posts about all different kinds of sports. Boxing and MMA are definitely some of the sports that are discussed in that community, and that there's posts about. So big shout out to them. Now, what I want to talk about here is Anthony Joshua is saying that after he fights Charles Martin, he definitely plans on getting past him, and he would like to fight David Haye in his first defense. And there is a small part of me that feels that it's too early for that fight. However, I would be a hypocrite if I said that I think he should wait, because being that he would be becoming a champion after beating Martin, because I am picking him to beat Martin. And don't get me wrong, I like Martin. I think Martin is talented, but I just don't see him getting past Joshua. But I do think it's a possibility as well. We'll find out. But back to Joshua. So this would be a very good move for a bunch of different reasons. I mean, Hayes experienced, so that's why I feel that it's a bit early for that. But at the same time, Anthony will be a champion. Once you're holding a strap, there's no more, there's no more time for trying to build up. Okay, now it's time to start defending and being a real champion. So if he were to get past Charles Martin, fighting David Haye would be a very good move because of a bunch of different reasons. That would be a humongous fight in the UK. Ginormous. Like, this fight with Charles Martin sold out in 90 seconds. I think that fight would sell out in, 50. I think it would sell out even faster, and Anthony Joshua is already proven to be a superstar. He's, selling out venues in 90 seconds, and his first pay-per-view was, 400,000 buys. This one will more than likely exceed because he's just having so much momentum. So, big shout out to Anthony Joshua. He's one of my favorites in the heavyweight division, and big shout out to him for already planning a meaningful fight after Martin. Now, of course, if he loses to Martin, I doubt that the Haye fight will happen because I don't think Haye will want that fight anymore. He may, but I just have a feeling he won't want it anymore if Joshua were to lose. So, but I definitely hope I think this is good for boxing. That fight would be good. This fight with Martin is good. And the heavyweight, and this is actually the reason why I gave the shout out to Unbiased Sports family. A long time ago, I had foreseen this happening, and if you don't believe me, right before the year ended, I wanted to say, I put out a video saying that the heavyweight division is coming back. And that first weekend of 2016, the Wilder Spoka fight happened, and it seemed like everybody started gravitating toward the heavyweight division. I called it. I'm not trying to steal Jay Cotto's thunder on his predicting of the what's going on here with Mayweather and Garcia. But I called it. I said the heavyweight division was coming back. I also said, y'all better check out Mr. Boxing Today 2's videos, because he covers the heavyweight division better than I think anybody else covers any division, in my opinion. So, and you're going to learn about a lot of fighters that you're going to want to know about in the future. And guess what? Now everybody is already gravitating toward the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is heating up big time. And this is part of that, but on Unbiased Sports, like a long time ago, even way before I did that video about the heavyweight division coming back, I had put out a poll about, do you think the heavyweight division's coming back? Because I kind of seen it happening already. And a lot of people voted. One of the choices I put is that you don't give a fuck. And a lot of people chose that option. And I'm pretty sure that if I were to repost that question again, I would get a lot less of the I don't give a fuck, because it's what's hot right now. And I knew that's what was going to be hot, because look, these guys are fighting each other. They ain't doing all this diva shit. And big shout out to Deontay Wilder. Glad that it looks like this Povetkin fight is happening. And it just looks like these guys are just willing to mix it up. Now don't get me wrong, there is some ducking, but it's nowhere near the capacity as it happens in the welterweight division, in the middleweight division. Really, all the lower divisions have a lot of ducking compared to the heavyweight division. I mean, look at Tony Thompson. He got in the ring with Luis Ortiz, and Tony Thompson, he ain't no slouch. Now, don't get me wrong, he is past his prime, so it was expected for him to lose. But and he hasn't been knocked out too many times. So he got knocked out by Luis Ortiz. So, I mean, when you got guys like Luis Ortiz in the mix, Anthony Joshua, Charles Martin, those three to me are wild cards. I mean, we don't really know how great they really are. And, it seems like they can be a lot better than what we've seen so far. Not meaning to rhyme or nothing, but it just happened that way. But, I think if Joshua gets past Martin and he makes that Hay fight, it will be huge for boxing. It'll definitely be huge for UK boxing. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. If you're a subscriber, if you're somebody who watches my videos, or you just so happen to stumble upon this video, I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Undefeated.